everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
We are coming to you in October 2025 with a mini-series guide here at the Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide, where we are talking about opposition. So it'll be Opposition October 2025 for you. We're going to talk about opposition as a really important tool in West Coast Swing that you can use to play around with your basic moves and lead and follow more advanced things. So for the beginning of Opposition October, we are talking about the oppositional connection points of stretch and compression. So if Matt and I get into stretch connection, you'll see that we are in opposition to one another. Our spines are away from one another. We are creating a rubber band effect of being away from one another. If I was neutral, then it wouldn't be in opposition. If Matt was forward and I was back, we wouldn't be in opposition, we'd be parallel, but because we are both back, we are in opposition to one another. However, this can also be true for compression. Even though we are towards each other, we are two opposing forces coming at one another, and therefore, this connection point of compression and stretch both serve as oppositional points where we can communicate with one another and connect to one another more strongly. So how does this work in our regular patterns? Well, you have something like a sugar push or push break Matt's going to talk about, or a pass that I'm going to talk about, and we can take you through how these opposition points work in a basic, but can also elevate a basic.
Yeah, and so for leaders, we're using the trigger push as an opportunity for us to lead extensions by using opposition in different ways than we normally do. So we're going to start at the beginning. We can add an extension by staying in stretch through 2. Typically at 2, we'd be starting to compress, but by staying in stretch, we signal to our follower, hey, we're going to add even more walks. Likewise, after we compress, we can step forward but stay in compression through 4, signaling again to our follower that we're going to keep walking, because typically on 4, we would be starting to stretch away. And so by staying in stretch at the beginning, or staying in compression at the middle, we're signaling through opposition that we wanted to extend the pattern.
If we take a normal left side pass, I'll go ahead and just dance that regularly. We're in opposition, like I'm an opposing magnetic force to Matt. So at first, we'll just do it from this side again. I'm away from Matt, and I stay away from Matt, even as he goes away from me on this side of the track. But what I can do to change up that basic, if I'm interested in playing around with it a little bit, is I can create a new opposition force by going into compression in 4. I'm going to expand through my body, so it's not just a push on the leader's arm, and I'm going to create compression here. With that, the leader can do what the leader wants to do with it, but the shape of this movement, let's go the other way, looks a lot different when I add compression than it would if I was just doing a basic left side pass. Now from there, followers, you can feel empowered in your basics or in movements where there's a little bit of openness to change up the direction of the opposition. So if we were to kind of play around with that, maybe I compress here, then the leader takes me around, I compress here, I stretch here, and you see we get into a little bit of just creating our own patterns by using the opposition tools of stretch and compression in West Coast Swing.
That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store, link to the description.
Bye!